So if God's the owner and we're the managers, then we treat our financial resources differently. Let me tell you another story. I've got a wonderful adult daughter. She's loving, she's generous, she's kind. She really is an amazing woman. However, many years ago when she was very young, it was next to impossible to motivate her to keep her room clean. I mean, I can't even begin to describe to you the battles that we had over picking up toys, keeping wet clothes and towels off the floor, food and drinks out of the room, and just so much more. Guys, it was bad. And I'll tell you, this went on for what seemed like forever. And one day, I just had enough. I went into the living room and I made a little pallet on the floor and I grabbed a few things out of her room and I locked the door so that she couldn't get back in her room. I literally took her room away from her. And then I just explained, I love you so much, but there's something that you don't understand. That room that you can't keep clean isn't your room. I'm letting you live in that room that I own until you grow up and move out of my house. For all practical purposes, you borrow that room from me and it's your job to manage it. And until you show me that you can take care of it the way that I want it taken care of, you lose the privilege of living in there. So here's a little pallet and you're welcome to sleep and play in here. And it only took a couple of days and she finally relented and things began to change. And I know that sounds extreme, but I was at my wit's end and it was my last resort. Now, why in the world do I tell you that story about my daughter? Because you and I are the exact same way as she was. We forget that God owns everything and that what we have, He has an opinion about. And how we use those resources, He really cares. Did you know that the Bible has more than 2,300 scriptures that talk about money? And if God has that much to say about something, I just think we have to pay attention to it. And that's what this study is all about. I hope you have an amazing discussion, and I look forward to being with you next time.